What's up, YouTube fam? It's Dark Angel's Journey. I'm Shakira. I figured from this morning, I took one trade this morning. It was a giant failure, but I wanted to analyze it and see why it actually went wrong. And my idea for a short today wasn't wrong. It's just my entry wasn't great. So let's dive in, right? All right. So from this morning, um, let's pop in here. So this morning, I saw this order block right here. And I was like, cool. And when I put my Fibonacci on the top of this thing, the bottom of this thing, whoops, sorry about that. Looks like ETH is moving. My short idea didn't take it either. When it came back up, and I was looking at a 1222 entry around here. So that worked for like a little tiny bit. Oh, hello. Huh. You know, my entry was supposed to be 1122.61 and my take profit was 1085. And look at how it's playing out. My problem basically was that I used the wrong order block. My order block down here didn't have enough oomph to get us there. So, we meandered about a little bit here down to 1118 and popped back up and stopped me out when I was at 1136 up here. So they wicked me out. So that wasn't going to work. But wrong order block. If I'd used this order block up here, right, then I honestly thought perhaps it wasn't like a real thing. Then I could have spent some time looking at the charts and seeing where we were. So a few things that I definitely missed. Let me remove all this additional things. All right. So one, we're forming this downward liquidity, right? And then we stopped here and then turned around. So we had all of this to eat. So they went and ate it, right? Second, I wasn't paying attention to the formation, right? Even if it's not the best and it still collapsed once it hit this order block. All right. So there's that. Then I wasn't really paying super close attention to the formations. And if I had been, I would have seen that, yep, until it breaks, taking a short is probably a bad idea. Once it broke out of here, though, it would have been a good potential area for a short. And if I were to, since I do like my Fibby, while that was forming, I could have had my Fib to about here, zoom in a little bit. And yeah, my entry would have been in my optimal trade entry area, and I could have entered here and come back down. Still working out the kings, but as it stands, I've lost 0.27 cents of my $10 of my real months. Okay, so a bunch of things that we need to be aware of, right? This kind of activity right now is pretty. It's wicking and whacking about. So if you look at it from the 1 hour, I mean, look how despicable that looks. Wicks, 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 wicks. This is the only thing that's looking like it's trying to do something for real. Now, it's busted through this area, and I'm just kind of like taking a quick gander at what's the potential. This is kind of the area where we hadn't closed a candle below this area, just wicks. So like I'm looking at it as like an overflow, right? But now we finally closed, a candle below here. And I was thinking to myself, I should take a short, but honestly, I was feeling kind of tired, so I didn't do it. But if I had taken the short from here, that would be good. And then I could potentially be looking for something down here. The problem is it's all wicks, so they could recover the entire wick all the way down there. And it seems like that's what they want to do today, but they're being indecisive. Anyway, survey says I got into this trade way too early. I didn't show patience, which is what I needed. And that's why I lost my 0.27 cents. Anyway, so that's all I wanted to share with you guys. Just, straight up, there's my loss. for my ETH that I opened at 6:45 a.m. Eastern and closed at 8:08 with a 6% loss. All right. That's okay. That's expected. It's a part of the gig, right? And I am in no way, shape, or form bothered by that loss. I mean, when I did my test, it was basically, I think I won like what, 16, 17 and lost the rest of the 30. So that told me like, if I win 55% of the time and I lose 45% of the time, that's okay. I want to aim for higher, of course, but these can be a reality, and the market's going to do what the market's going to do. We're in uncertain times, right? I'm looking for shorts, and my trade setups may or may not show the way I expected to. So that's okay. It's my first one with proper plan and risk and money management and all of that. And it's okay. My next one's probably going to be great. Not probably, it will. All right, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update. Happy Monday. I am off. I think I'm going to go take a nap now and maybe set some alerts and then pop back into the charts later. You guys stay good. Shakira out.